Bienvenidos, bienvenidos. Qué bueno que pueden estar aquí todos. Ya los estoy viendo aquí. Ya están entrando, se miran un poquito nerviosos, pero también contentos y emocionados ahí. Ah, muy bien, sí, más o menos. Ok. ¿Ya están listos para empezar? Ahorita vamos a empezar en como unos 3 minutos. Ahí con sus cosas. Sí, no, más o menos. Sí, muy bien. Excelente. Muy bien, en un minuto ya estamos por comenzar.
Hola chicos, ¿cómo están? ¿Me escuchan? ¿Sí? Muy bien, ya los veo todos ahí muy guapos, con su uniforme, listos para empezar. Ya ahorita en un minutito comenzamos. Eh, Mientras esperamos nada más a que sus demás compañeros se unan. Y ahorita ya estamos en vivo también en YouTube, entonces por ahí saluden a sus papás si los están viendo en YouTube. Muy bien chicos, pues vamos a comenzar. Pues bienvenidos chicos, bienvenidos papás también que nos ven por ahí en YouTube. Bienvenidos coordinadores, directora y jueces que nos acompañan. Este es un evento pues muy especial, primero porque es nuestra primera vez y también para ustedes que tenemos un Spelling Bee pues en línea, ¿no? Felicidades primero que nada a ustedes alumnos finalistas, ustedes son los primeros tres lugares de cada uno de sus grupos, entonces ya nada más por estar aquí pues ya tienen un logro, ¿no? Eh, Ahorita vamos a empezar ya con un poquito con la explicación y con la presentación de nuestros acompañantes. Entonces pongan mucha atención y cualquier duda que tengan, ahorita vamos a tener un espacio antes de comenzar para que los puedan resolver. ¿Ok? Bueno, bueno, nos acompañan nuestros jueces colaboradores de parte de la Universidad de Cambridge, de la editorial de Cambridge, el licenciado Lini Sánchez Cervantes, consultor académico de Cambridge.
Hello. Hi. Good afternoon. It's great to see you, students. Good luck and best success for everyone. Thank you.
Muchas gracias. También nos acompaña el licenciado Armando Palafox Carballo, coordinador de servicios de aprendizaje para la región noreste de la editorial de Pearson.
Good afternoon, girls and boys. Pleased to meet you. And good luck.
Muchas gracias. Bueno, nos acompaña también nuestra directora y pues bueno, nos va a compartir unas palabras.
Pues hola, buenas tardes. Es un gusto estar en nuestro tradicional evento, concurso Spelling Bee. Ya tenemos varios años de estarlo desarrollando. Y bueno, en este año atípico no queríamos pues no continuar con esta parte de formación que tenemos y esta oportunidad de que nuestros alumnos pues puedan demostrar su avance, ¿verdad? En esta parte que es súper importante del dominio de este segundo idioma, de lo que es el inglés. Muchísimas gracias a Armando y a Limi. Son grandes apoyos para nuestro programa de inglés. Muchísimas gracias por estar aquí presentes. Nuestros padres de familia, definitivamente, que acompañan a nuestros estudiantes. Y pues a nuestros jóvenes, que son los finalistas, como ya lo mencionaron. Ahorita ustedes ya son ganadores. Muchísimas gracias. Felicidades por estar aquí. Eso ya habla de tu esfuerzo y de tu dedicación. Y definitivamente quiero que pues te relajes, que esto que vas a hacer ahorita lo has estado haciendo en tu grupo durante las clases y no solamente este año, entonces es algo que ya has practicado muchas veces. Ahorita lo importante es la participación. Y definitivamente pues felicitar a nuestros maestros que imparten estas asignaturas día a día durante nuestras clases virtuales y a nuestros coordinadores que se encuentran ahorita presentes y que hacen posible pues toda esta organización. Muchísimas gracias y pues vamos a comenzar. Yo sé que estamos preparados, entonces pues al final vamos a ver quiénes son los que quedan pues representando ya a su nivel, pero definitivamente es algo que debe de hacerlos sentir orgullosos, porque como mencionamos, ya tienen un primer lugar ganado de grupo. Muchas felicidades a todos y vamos a comenzar. Gracias por acompañarnos.
Muchas gracias. Bueno, antes de comenzar, solamente vamos a compartirles cuáles son los premios para ustedes por lugar y también por nivel. Para el primer lugar de nivel va a quedar exento en la materia de spelling. ¿Qué quiere decir exento? Que ya tienen 100 en mayo y junio. Ya no tienen que pues, entregar documentos, etcétera, todo lo que ustedes ya saben. Además, van a tener por ahí un diploma de primer lugar del nivel y un pequeño obsequio de parte de nuestras editoriales de Pearson y Cambridge. El segundo lugar del nivel va a tener un diploma y un obsequio, al igual que el tercer lugar. Y el primer lugar de grupo, ustedes ya saben quién es cada quien, va a tener un diploma ya nada más por haber ganado el primer lugar de cada uno de los salones. Estos son los diplomas que van a estar recibiendo. Del lado izquierdo es el diploma para los alumnos que son primeros lugares de su clase. Y del lado derecho es el diploma que es el primero, segundo, tercer nivel de todo el grado, de todo sexto grado. Bueno, ahora sí, nuestro coordinador de inglés, el profesor Waldo, les va a compartir algunas reglas que ustedes ya practicaron y conocen, nada más únicamente para recordarles.
Bien, muchísimas gracias. Primero que nada, pues estoy muy contento de verlos aquí, de verdad. Sé lo mucho que se esforzaron y también entiendo todo lo bueno que les va a ayudar a tener esta experiencia. Entonces, ahorita nada más vamos a repasar rápidamente las reglas para poder comenzar con el concurso. La regla más básica es que la cámara tiene que estar encendida en todo momento. El micrófono vamos a tenerlo silenciado cuando no nos toque participar, pero cuando sí nos toque participar, no se debe de apagar el micrófono. Es decir, aún si hay ruido o si llega a haber como alguna otra distracción o demás, el micrófono no se debe de apagar. Cuando nos toque participar, vamos a mostrar nuestras manitas, ya sea aquí o así, como quieran tenerlas. Si están nerviosos, pueden tener así, no hay problema. Y esa se va a mostrar al inicio, y si las quieren tener pues en algún otro lugar donde se vienen, por ejemplo, así como las tengo yo, pues está muy bien. Muy bien, solamente se puede empezar a deletrear la palabra una vez, o sea, volver a empezar. Esto es, por ejemplo, si yo estoy deletreando una palabra y me quedo, ay, me estoy confundiendo y si digo otra palabra creo que me voy a equivocar. May I start again? ¿Puedo empezar otra vez? Y se puede volver a empezar una vez más, solamente una vez. Muy bien. En caso de que se lleguen a confundir, así como que estoy deletreando y, ay, no recuerdo qué palabra sigue, pero no que me quiero equivocar. May I start again? Se puede hacer otra vez. Muy bien. Eso sí, si se les llega a acabar el tiempo, el temporizador que está ahí del minuto que tienen, esa palabra se va a contar como error. Muy bien, entonces para que ustedes van a poder ver el temporizador, para que estén muy al tanto de el tiempo, porque si se acaba el tiempo, la palabra se va a contar como error. Y una cosa que ya saben y que tienen que recordar, durante su participación, antes de que empiecen a deletrear, ustedes pueden pedir la palabra que se repita, pueden pedir su definición, la definición de la palabra, o pueden pedir una oración de ejemplo. Yo se las daría. Vamos a usar la misma dinámica en la que van a escuchar la palabra a través de un software, y ya si ocupan la definición, yo se las doy. Si ocupan una oración de ejemplo, yo se las doy. Recordemos que todo lo que llegamos a pedir se tiene que pedir en inglés, no se pide en español. Entonces, hasta aquí, estas serían las reglas que manejamos para el concurso. Mm, mm, A partir de este momento vamos a dejar de hablar en español. Todo el resto de la competencia va a ser en inglés, como ya lo hemos practicado antes. Y nada más me queda preguntar si alguno de ustedes tiene una pregunta antes de comenzar. ¿Existe alguna pregunta antes de comenzar?
No importa si se llega a escuchar ruido mientras tú estás, ¿cómo se dice?
¿Deletreando? No, no hay problema si llega a escuchar ruido mientras estás deletreando. Siempre y cuando podamos escuchar la palabra perfectamente, no hay problema. Si llega a haber algo así como problemas de conexión, tal vez se te pida que repitas la palabra porque no se entendió o algo así, pero no hay problema si hay ruido. Esto es porque el micrófono tiene que mantener encendido cuando toque participar. ¿Alguna otra pregunta, perdón? Muy bien. Una última cosa, ya para estar empezando, para que también se vayan relajando y vayan viendo cómo va a empezar el concurso, chicos. O sea, la primera palabra que todos van a tener, va a ser una ronda de prueba para que vayamos viendo las reglas del concurso y para que sepan bien cómo tienen que hacer. Muy bien. Okay, so from this moment onwards, no more Spanish. We're going to be only speaking in English. Okay, so we're going to start with the spelling bee from 2021 in Colegio Santa Maria. The first participant is going to be Aguilar Rojo Fernanda. Aguilar Rojo Fernanda, I'm going to show your word, and after I show your word, the judge is going to tell you if the word is correct or incorrect, okay? If the word is incorrect, they will tell you why. Here is your word. Remember, this is the practice run, so don't worry and try to do your best. Here's your word.
Glove.
Can you repeat the word, please?
Yes, here's your word again.
Glove.
Can you give me an example, please?
Yes, I had one of my gloves in my hand.
Can I repeat the word again, please?
You are only allowed to repeat the word twice, but I can give you the definition if you want.
Yes, please.
A glove is a piece of clothing that covers your fingers and hands.
Glove. G-L-O-V-E. Glove.
The word is correct.
Thank you. Next person is going to be Flor Dávalos. Are you ready, Flor?
Yes.
Amazing. Here is your word.
Window.
Can you repeat the word, please?
Yes, here's your word again.
Window.
Can you give me an example?
Yes, I need to open the window.
Window. W-I-N-D. And can I
You want to
say
start
again
again?
the word?
Yes, you
Say
may.
again the word. And that window. W-I-N-D-O-W. Window.
The word
Thank
is
you.
correct.
Thank you. Okay, the next person is going to be Dania Fernanda Olmos. Are you ready, Dania?
Yes.
Okay, your word is this one. Here's your word.
Exciting.
Can you give me an example, please?
Yes. Are you going to Africa? How exciting.
Exciting. E-X-C-I-T-I-N-G. Exciting.
The word is correct.
Thank you. The next person is going to be Grecia. Grecia Giselle Hernandez.
Yes.
Are you ready, Grecia?
Yes.
Okay, here is your word.
Fish.
Fish. F-I-S-H. Fish.
The word is correct.
Thank you. Next person is going to be Héctor Darío Alvarado.
Yes.
Here's your word, Héctor.
Cloudy.
Can you repeat the word, please?
Yes, we can repeat the word. Here's the word again.
Cloudy.
Can you give me a definition?
Of course, with many clouds in the sky.
Can you give me an example?
Yes, it is a cloudy day.
Cloudy. C L O U D Y. Cloudy.
The word is correct.
Thank you. The next person is Ricardo Silva. Are you ready, Ricardo?
Yes.
Here is your word, Ricardo.
Strawberry.
Can you give me an example?
Of course, I love this strawberry jam.
Strawberry. S-T-A-R. Can I start again?
Yes, you may start again once.
Strawberry. S-T-R-A-W-B-E-R-R-Y. Strawberry.
The word is correct.
Thank you. Next person is going to be Camila Giselle. You ready, Camila?
Yes.
Here is your word.
Carefully.
Can you give me an example, please?
Of course, carefully put that base down.
Carefully. C-A-R-E-F-U-L-L-Y. Carefully.
Word is correct.
Thank you. The next person is going to be Rebecca Rivera. You ready, Rebecca?
Yes.
Here is your word.
Quiet.
Can you make a sentence, please?
Yes, your sentence is, can you be quiet, please?
Can you repeat the word, please?
Of course, here is the word.
Quiet.
Be quiet. B E C U I E D. Be quiet.
The word is incorrect.
Okay, in this case, the word is incorrect, but let's remember, this is the practice run, okay? So don't worry. Next person would be Fernanda Virgen. Are you ready, Fernanda?
Yes.
Okay, Fernanda, here is your word.
Everyone.
Everyone. E-V-E-R-Y-O-N-E. Everyone.
The word is correct.
Thank you. The next person is going to be Ricardo Vargas. Ricardo, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, Ricardo, here is your word.
Grandma.
Grandma. Grandma. Grandma.
The word is correct.
Thank you. The next person is Ashley Jamile. Ashley, are you ready?
Yes.
Here is your word, Ashley.
Competition.
Competition. C-O-M-P-E-T-I-O-N. Competition.
The word is correct.
Thank you. And the last person for the practice round is going to be Ingrid Barron.
Yeah.
You ready, Ingrid?
Yeah.
Here is your word.
Artist.
Artist. A-R-T-I-S-T. Artist.
The word is correct.
Thank you. So with this, we will finish the practice round for the first round, the spelling bee. Now, we're going to start with the actual competition, guys. I hope this helped you remember how you have to do and other things that you have to do and what you can ask for. One last thing that I want to remind you of, if we spend way too long in this competition, we're going to jump into a new round, which is going to have harder words, okay? It's going to have next level words that maybe you didn't study, and those words are going to be used to determine the winners of the competition. That is only if the case is that we spend way too much time during the contest, okay? And without further ado, we're going to start with round number 1. The first person in this round is going to be Fernanda Aguilar.
Yes.
Here is your word, Fernanda.
Machine.
Machine. M-A-C-H-I-N-E. Machine.
The word is correct.
Amazing. Thank you very much. The next person is going to be Flor Dávalos. You ready, Flor?
Yes.
Here is your word.
Basketball.
Can you repeat the word, please?
Of course. Here's the word again.
Basketball.
Basketball. B-A-S-K-E-T-B-A-L-L. Basketball.
The word is correct.
Thank you. Next person is going to be Dania Fernanda. Are you ready, Dania?
Yes.
Here is your word.
Double.
Can you give me an example, please?
Of course. I am so hungry, I could eat a double hamburger.
Double. D-O-U-B-L-E. Double.
The word is correct.
Thank you. Next person is going to be Grecia Giselle.
Yes.
Are you ready, Grecia?
Yes.
Okay, here is your word.
Glass.
Glass. G-L-A-S. Glass.
The word is correct.
Thank you. The next person is going to be Hector Darío.
Yes.
Hector, here is your word.
Shark.
Can you give me an example, please?
Yes. My favorite animal is the great white shark.
Shark. S-H-A-R-K. Shark.
The word is correct.
Thank you. The next person is going to be Ricardo Silva. You ready, Ricardo?
Yes.
Here is your word.
Thirsty.
Can you repeat the word?
Here's the word again.
Thirsty.
Can you give me an example?
Yes. I was so thirsty that I drank 2 liters of water.
Thirsty. Thirsty. Thirsty.
The word is incorrect. You missed an R. The correct spelling is Thirsty. Sorry.
Thank you. The next person is going to be Camila Giselle. Camila, are you ready for your word?
Yes.
Okay, Camila, here is your word.
Doctor.
Can you repeat the word, please?
Yes, here's your word again.
Doctor.
Can you give me an example, please?
Yes, here's your example. I made an appointment yesterday to see the doctor.
Can you give me the definition, please?
Of course, the definition is a person whose job is to treat people who are sick or hurt.
Doctor. D-O-C-T-O-R. Doctor.
The word is correct.
Thank you. The next person is going to be Rebecca Rivera. Rebecca, are you ready for your word?
Yes.
Here is your word.
Enough.
Can you make a sentence, please?
An example sentence, here is your sentence. Have you had enough to eat?
Enough. A N Can I repeat the word, please?
You may repeat the word once. Go ahead.
Okay. A-N-O-G-H. Enough.
The word is incorrect. You said A instead of E at the beginning. Sorry.
Sorry. Next person is going to be Fernanda Virgen. Fernanda, are you ready for your word?
Yes.
Here is your word.
Baby.
Can you give me an example, please?
Yes, your example is my mom is holding the baby.
Can you give me the definition, please?
Yes, a very young child or animal.
Baby. B-A-B-Y. Baby.
The word is correct.
Thank you. Next person is going to be Ricardo Vargas. Ricardo, you ready for your word?
Yes.
Here is your word.
Actually.
Can you repeat me the word?
Yes, here is the word again.
Actually.
Can you give me example?
Yes, your example is he didn't actually say anything important.
Actually. A C T U A L L Y. Actually.
The word is correct.
Thank you. The next person is going to be Ashley Jamile. You ready, Ashley?
Yes.
Here is your word.
Mouse.
Can you give me a sentence, please?
Of course. The mouse ate the cheese.
Mouse. M-O-U-S-E. Mouse.
The word is correct.
Thank you. The next person is going to be Ingrid Barron. You ready,
Yeah.
Ingrid?
Yeah.
Here is your word.
Never.
Never. N-E-V-E-R. Never.
The word is correct.
Thank you. The next person, we're going to start the second round. To those who got eliminated during this round, I am sorry. Thank you for participating and thank you for being here. You are already winners in our books. Next person is going to be, we're going to start second round with Fernanda Aguilar.
Yes.
Fernanda, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, Fernanda. Your word is this one.
Onion.
Onion. O-N-I-O-N. Onion.
The word is correct.
Thank you. Next person is going to be Flor Dávalos. Are you ready, Flor?
Yes.
Here is your word.
Dry.
Can you give me an example?
Of course, that paint needs to dry.
Can you give me the definition?
Yes. Without water or liquid on the surface.
Can you repeat the word, please?
Of course, here's the word again.
Dry.
Dry. D-R-I. V-E. Dry.
The word is incorrect. The correct spelling is dry, D-R-Y. Sorry.
I'm so sorry. Next person is going to be Dania Olmos. Are you ready, Dania?
Yes.
Here is your word, Dania.
Engineer.
Can you give me an example, please?
Of course, my dad is an engineer.
Engineer. E-N-G-E-N-N-I-E-R. Engineer.
The word is incorrect. You said double N, and you said E rather than I. Sorry.
We are so sorry. Next person is going to be Grecia Giselle. Grecia, are you ready?
Yes.
Here is your word.
Fall.
Can you repeat the word?
Of course, I'm going to repeat the word now.
Fall.
Can you use in a sentence?
Of course. I need to be careful not to fall.
Can you use in a definition?
Oh, I made a mistake. I gave you oh, sorry. I gave you the sentence. I'm going to give you the definition. To go down suddenly and hit the ground. That is the definition.
O E double O L O.
The word is incorrect. You misspelled the word, and the word is fall, F-A-L-L. Sorry.
Okay, sorry. Next person is going to be Héctor Darío. Héctor Darío, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, Héctor, here is your word.
Headache.
Can you repeat the word, please?
Of course, here is the word again.
Headache.
Headache. H E A D A-C-H-E, headache.
The word is correct.
Thank you. The next person is going to be Camila Giselle. You ready, Camila?
Yes.
Okay, Camila, here is your word.
Giraffe.
Can you give me the definition, please?
The definition, of course, a large African animal with a very long neck and long, thin legs.
Giraffe. G-I-R-A. F F-E, giraffe.
The word is correct.
Thank you. The next person is going to be Fernanda Virgen. Fernanda, are you ready?
Yes.
Here is your word, Fernanda.
Eagle.
Eagle. E-A-G-L-E, eagle.
The word is correct.
Thank you. The next person is going to be Ricardo Vargas. Ricardo, are you ready?
Yes.
Here is your word, Ricardo.
Count.
Can you give me an example of the word?
Yes, the example is, I need to count the money.
Count. C-O-U-N-T. Count.
The word is correct.
Thank you. The next person is going to be Ashley Jamile. Ashley, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, Ashley. Here is your word.
Carrot.
Can you give me a sentence, please?
Of course, your sentence is, my mom made carrot soup.
Carrot. C-A-R-R-O-T. Carrot.
The word is correct.
Okay, the next person is going to be Ingrid Jamilet.
Yeah.
Ingrid, are you ready?
Yeah.
Just a quick okay, here we go. Next, your word. Are you ready for your word then? Here's your word.
Yeah.
Daughter.
Can you repeat the word, please?
Yes, here's the word again.
Daughter.
Can you make a sentence, please?
Yes, this is my daughter. Her name is Alice.
D-O-T-H-E-R. Daughter.
The word is incorrect. The correct word is daughter. D-A-U-G-H-T-E-R. Sorry.
Sorry. Okay, we're gonna start with round number 3. Again, thank you for all who were participating and sorry for those who got disqualified, but again, you did really good up until this point. We're going to start round 3 with Fernanda. Fernanda. Okay, Fernanda, this is your word.
Jellyfish.
Can you repeat the word, please?
Of course, here's your word again.
Jellyfish.
Jellyfish. J-E-L-L-Y-F-I-S-H. Jellyfish.
The word is correct.
Thank you. The next person will be Hector Darío.
Yes.
Hector, are you ready for your word? Here's your
Yes.
word.
East.
Can you repeat the word, please?
Of course, here's your word again.
East.
Can you give me an example?
Yes. Which way is east?
East. E-A-S-T. East.
The word is correct.
Thank you. The next person will be Camila Giselle. Are you ready, Camila?
Yes.
Here's your word.
Dog.
Can you give me the definition, please?
Of course, the definition is an animal with fur, 4 legs, and a tail, often kept as a pet.
Dog. D-O-G. Dog.
The word is correct.
Thank you. The next person will be Fernanda Virgen. Fernanda, you ready?
Yes.
This is your word.
Birthday.
Can you give me an example, please?
Of course, your example is, I hope you have a great birthday.
Birthday. B-I-R-T-H-Y. Birthday.
The word is incorrect. The correct spelling is birthday. B-I-R-T-H-D-A-Y. You missed the A. Sorry.
Okay, thank you. The next person is going to be Ricardo Vargas. Are you back?
Yes.
Okay, Ricardo, here is your word.
Laugh.
Profe, se me trabó todo. Si
Can you
esta me
hear me?
escucha, yo no la escucho.
Hello, Ricardo, can you hear me?
We can
Ricardo?
hear you.
Okay, the timer is going. We cannot stop the timer. Ricardo, can you hear me? Probably he's having internet connection problems. Okay, we're gonna have to jump Ricardo for now. Let's see if he can connect during this round, and if not, he will have to be disqualified. Ashley, are you ready for your word?
Yes.
Okay, here is your word, Ashley.
Elephant.
Elephant. E-L-E-P-H-A-N-T. Elephant.
The word is correct.
Thank you. Okay, if Ricardo, are you here, Ricardo? Okay, so then we are down to the last 3 finalists of the spelling bee. We're gonna start the next round with Fernanda.
Yes.
Oh, I think Ricardo just came back. Ricardo, are you here? Ricardo, are you here? Hello?
It's in mute.
He's muted.
Seems like he connect from the phone. And it takes a little longer to join through the phone.
Hello, Ricardo, can you hear me?
¿Se me escucha, profe? ¿Se me escucha?
I can hear you, yes.
Es que me fue el internet en la compu y ya estoy conectado en un celular.
Okay, can you continue?
Yes.
Okay, here is your word then. We're gonna still consider your participation. Here is your word, Ricardo.
Clean.
Clean. C-L-E-A-N. Clean.
The word is correct.
Thank you. So now we're going to start the next round. Aguilar, Rojo Fernanda,
Yes.
here is your word.
Thanks.
Can you give me an example, please?
Here is your example. Do you need help? No, thanks. I'm fine.
Thanks. T-H-A-N-K-S. Thanks.
The word is correct.
Thank you. The next person is going to be Hector Darío. Hector, here is your word.
Better.
Can you give me an example, please?
Of course. Here is your example. Her English is better than mine.
Better. B-E-T-T-E-R. Better.
The word is correct.
Thank you. The next person is going to be Ricardo Vargas. You ready, Ricardo?
Yes.
Here's your word.
Letter.
Can you give me example of the word?
Of course. Here's your example. I got a letter from Paul this morning.
Can you repeat the word?
Here's the word again.
Letter.
Letter. L-E-T-T-E-R. Letter.
The word is correct.
Thank you. Okay, the next person is going to be Ashley. Ashley, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, Ashley, here is your word.
Agree.
Can you give me a sentence, please?
Of course, here's your sentence. I agree with you.
Agree. A-G-R-E-E. Agree.
The word is correct.
Thank you. We're gonna start the next round. Next person is going to be Fernanda. Fernanda
Yeah.
Aguilar. Here is your word, Fernanda. Wait, Fernanda, sorry, I have something that I need to ask. The judges. Need to ask something to the judges. Camila, if you could send that message to the other coordinator, please, just so we can. Yes, thank you. Okay, so here's your word, Fernanda. We're gonna continue for now.
Yes.
Here's your word.
Empty.
Can you give me an example, please?
Of course, I collected empty bottles at the park.
Empty. E-M-P-T-Y. Empty.
The word is correct.
Thank you. The next person is going to be Hector Darío. Hector, are you ready for your word?
Yes.
Thank you. Here is your word.
Mountain.
Can you give me a definition, please?
Yes, the definition is a very high hill.
Mountain. M O U N T A I N. Mountain.
The word is correct.
Thank you. The next person would be Ricardo Vargas. Ricardo, are you ready for your word?
Yes.
Okay, Ricardo, here is your word.
100.
Can you give me example?
Of course, the example is there were over 100 people at the party.
100. HUNDRED. 100.
The word is correct.
Thank you. The next person would be Ashley Yamile. Ashley, are you ready?
Yes.
Ashley, here is your word.
Forget.
Can you give me a sentence, please?
Of course. I won't forget that time we were together.
Forget. Forget. Forget.
The word is correct.
Thank you. Before we move into the next round, I need to ask the judges. I'm going to mark in the document just to ask what word was this mistake, because we are having questions about it.
I'm not
What-
really sure.
Or who said if it was correct or incorrect for her? Probably was just a typo.
Maybe.
Okay. So probably was a typo then. We jumped one of the students who is still participating. So before we go to the next round, we're gonna continue with that student and we're gonna keep the order again, okay? So
Agree.
Camila, you are going to go next to continue during the participation, okay? Are you ready?
Yes.
Here is your word.
Meatballs.
Meatballs. MEATBALLS. Meatballs.
And the word is correct.
Okay, thank you. So we're going to start the next round and we're gonna start with Fernanda Aguilar. Fernanda, are you ready for the next round?
Yes.
Okay, here is your word.
Rocket.
Can you give me an example, please?
Of course. The rocket is on the space shuttle.
Can you repeat the word, please?
Here is the word again.
Rocket.
Can you give me a definition, please?
Of course, a tube-shaped vehicle for traveling in space.
Rocket. ROCKET. Rocket.
The word is correct.
Thank you. Here is the next word. This word is for Hector Dario. Hector Dario, you ready?
Yes.
Here is your word.
Game.
Can you repeat the word, please?
Here's your word again.
Game.
Can you give me an example?
Of course. Here's your example. Do you want to play a different game?
Game. G A M E. Game.
The word is correct.
Thank you. The next person will be Camila Diaz. Camila, you ready? Here's your word.
Perhaps.
Can you give me an example, please?
Of course, the example is, perhaps I'll go to the gym after work.
Perhaps. Perhaps. Perhaps.
The word is correct.
Very well. The next person would be Ricardo Vargas. You ready for your word, Ricardo?
Yes.
Here's your word.
Behind.
Behind. B-E-H-I-N-D. Behind.
The word is correct.
Thank you. The next person would be Ashley Jamile. Ashley, you ready for your word?
Yes.
Here's your word.
Cool.
Can you give me a sentence, please?
Of course. I need a cool drink.
Cool. C-O-O-L. Cool.
The word is correct.
Amazing. Perfect. Okay, guys, before we go up into the next round, since it's already 6:55, we're gonna have to jump into the harder list of the words, okay? So we're going to skip up these words and we're gonna use some words that are a little bit harder and that we're going to be having for this competition. Congratulations to making it so far and to all of those who are participating. And if we are ready for the next round, we're going to start right at this moment. Okay, here we go for the next round. Oh, sorry guys, I'm having my computer froze a little bit. I'm going back in. Here we go. Very good. Okay, next person will be Fernanda. Fernanda, are you ready for your word?
Yes.
Okay, Fernanda, here is your word.
Bracelet.
Can you give me an example, please?
Of course, that is my mother's bracelet.
Bracelet. B-R-A-C-E-L-E-T. Bracelet.
The word is correct.
Thank you. The next person will be Hector Darío. Hector, here is your word. Your microphone has to be on. Sorry, Hector. Very good. Here's your word, Hector.
Clothes.
Can you give me an example, please?
Of course, I need a change of clothes.
Clothes. C L O T H E S. Clothes.
The word is correct.
Thank you. The next person will be Camila. Here's your word, Camila.
Fashion.
Can you give me an example, please?
Of course. I love the world of fashion.
Fashion. Fashion. Fashion.
The word is correct.
Thank you. Ricardo Vargas, it's your turn. Are you ready?
Yes.
Here is your word, Ricardo.
Glove.
Can you give me an example?
Of course. I missed my glove at the theater.
Glove. Glove. Glove.
Hey, Ricardo, please have your camera on. That is part of the rules. Thank you. The
Amigo,
next
pero
word.
es que me cambié de dispositivo. Ya,
Yes,
ya se
yes,
no tengo internet.
don't worry. I know. That's what I'm asking you to turn it on. Next person is Ashley. Ashley, you ready for your word?
Yes.
Okay, here is your word.
Handbag.
Can you give me a sentence, please?
Yes, I love my new handbag.
Handbag. Handbag. Handbag.
The word is incorrect. The correct spelling is handbag. Handbag. Sorry.
Okay, sorry. So we're gonna start a new round with our finalists. Fernanda, here is your word. Are you ready?
Yes.
Here is your word.
Necklace.
Can you give me an example, please?
Of course, I love my new necklace.
Can you repeat the word, please?
Here is the word again.
Necklace.
Can you give me a definition, please?
Of course, the definition is a piece of jewelry worn around the neck, such as a chain of strings or decorative stones, beads, etc.
Necklace. Necklace. Necklace.
The word is correct.
Thank you. The next person is Héctor Darío. Héctor,
Yes.
here is your word.
Pullover.
Can you repeat the word, please?
Of course.
Pullover.
Can you give me an example, please?
Yes, your example is, it's cold outside. I need to use a pullover.
Can you give me a definition?
Of course. A piece of clothing that is usually made of a warm material like wool, has long sleeves, and is worn over the top part of the body and is put on by pulling it over your head.
Can you repeat the word again?
One last time. Here is the word. Oh, here's the word one last time.
Pullover.
Caliber. C-O-L-L-E-B-E-R. Caliber.
The word is incorrect. The correct spelling is pullover. Pullover. Sorry.
The next person will be Camila. Camila, here is your word.
Sweatshirt.
Can you give me an example, please?
Of course, I love this new sweatshirt.
Can you give me the definition, please?
Of course, a piece of informal clothing with long sleeves, usually made of thick cotton, worn on upper the body part.
Can you repeat the word, please?
Of course, the word is
Sweatshirt.
Sweatshirt. S-U-I-T-S-H-I-R-T. Sweatshirt.
The word is incorrect. You missed the W. It's S-W-E-A-T-S-I-H-I-R-T. Sweatshirt. Sorry.
okay. Thank you. The next person will be Ricardo Vargas. Ricardo, here is your word.
Purple.
Can you give me an example, please?
An example?
Yes,
I love the color purple.
purple. P-O-U. Can I start again?
Of course, you can start once.
Purple. P-U-R-P-L-E. Purple.
The word is correct.
Thank you. Right now, we're having a tie for third place between two office students. One is Camila and the other person is Hector Dario. So we're going to do a quick tiebreaker towards the end, okay? Towards the end. Now, Fernanda and Ricardo, you're going to be our two finalists for the first place. Here's your word, Fernanda. Are you ready?
Yes.
Here's your word.
Address.
Can you give me an example, please?
Of course. I want you to come to my house. Here's my address.
Address. A-D-D-R-E-S-S. Address.
Thank you. The word was correct for this case.
Yeah, the word is correct.
I'm sorry, I was talking, I was in mute.
No.
I apologize.
Don't worry. The next person is going to be Ricardo. Ricardo, here is your word. Your microphone is off, Ricardo.
Yes,
Here's your word.
Delete.
can you give me the example?
Yes, I need to delete these programs from my computer.
Can you give me the definition?
Of course, to remove something that is written or printed in a document, etc.
Delete. D-E-L-E-A-T. Delete.
The word is incorrect. The correct word is delete. D-E-L-E-T-E. Sorry.
Very well. So now the last thing we're going to do, I'm going to congratulate Fernanda, thank you, because you are the first place for this competition. Ricardo Vargas, you are number 2. You are in second place. Very well done. And we're going to have a quick tiebreaker between Camila and Hector Dario. Okay. So the tiebreaker is going to work like this. I'm going to give you a word, a random word, and you have to say, if you know the word, you can spell it. The first person to say me is going to get the chance to, I'm going to say this in Spanish for those who are still at home, right? Vamos a tener un desempate rápido. Lo que vamos a hacer es que les voy a dar la misma palabra a ambas personas, tanto a Héctor como a Camila. Después de que les dé su palabra, la primera persona que diga que ya se la sabe va a decir yo o mí, va a decir mí. esa persona va a tener la oportunidad de deletrear la palabra y si la tiene bien, va a ser el ganador o la ganadora. Si la tiene mal, la otra persona va a tener la oportunidad de deletrear la palabra. Si no entienden en la primera, pueden pedir definición o pueden pedir una oración de ejemplo también. Los jueces se van a encargar de decidir quién es la persona que gana en este desempate. Ellos van a tomarse un tiempo para dictaminar quién va a ser esa persona. ¿Ok? Are you ready? You guys ready? For the tiebreaker, Hector and Camila?
Yes.
Amazing. Okay, guys, so here is your word, both of you with your microphones on, so we can hear when you say me. Okay, here is your word. Remember, it's the first person to say me. Here's the word.
Digital.
Me.
Go ahead,
Hector.
Digital. D-I-G-I-T-A-L. Digital.
The word's correct.
The word is correct.
Amazing. Okay, guys, let's have an applause for all of these 3 winners. If you can unmute yourself, if you want to say very good, well done. You can use your emojis if you're on. You can use like very well done to all of these participants. Thank you so much for being here. And I know that maybe bueno, ya voy a cambiar un poquito español. Muchas felicidades a todos por estar aquí y muchas felicidades a nuestros 3 ganadores que están aquí también. Creo que tal vez coordinación y dirección tienen algunas palabras para ustedes. Estamos muy contentos. Muchas gracias por participar.
Chicos, pues muchas felicidades. Todos están muy bien. Su pronunciación muy bonita, la de todos. Muchas gracias por participar. Y pues felicidades a los primeros 3 lugares. Y ya saben que como quiera, ustedes ya ganaron primero, segundo y tercer lugar en su salón. Entonces, vamos a darnos un aplauso entre todos, chicos. Y un aplauso a nuestros primeros 3 lugares. Prendan sus micrófonos, que no se escucha nada. No se escucha nada.
Bravo.
Muy bien. Excelente.
No sé si la directora tenga algunas palabras para los ganadores.
Pues igualmente, nada más felicidades, decirles que estamos muy orgullosos de todos y pues muy especialmente felicitar a los que en este momento, en esta ocasión, resultaron ganadores. Muchísimas gracias al jurado y a los coordinadores y papás que nos están viendo. Muchísimas gracias. Felicidades, chicos.
Felicidades. Hasta luego. Gracias.
Hasta luego, chicos. Que les vaya muy bien.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Have a great afternoon.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
¿Nos quedamos en esta misma liga?
Nos quedamos, supongo, ¿verdad?
Estamos en vivo, entonces nada más apagamos las cámaras y voy a dejar esto aquí mientras empieza el siguiente.
Muy bien.
Hola chicos, ¿nos escuchan? Ayúdenme con sus cámaras. Acuérdense que tenemos que tener cámaras prendidas. Estamos ahorita en vivo en YouTube, entonces ahorita nada más prendiendo todas nuestras cámaras, pues saludamos a las personas que nos pueden acompañar por ahí en YouTube. Ya ahorita en unos minutos comenzamos, entonces váyanse preparando. Si todavía no están listos para prender su cámara, nos quedan nada más 2 minutos para poder prender. ¿Ok? ¿Están listos, chicos? ¿Nerviosos? ¿Un poquito, no? ¿Bien? ¿Todo bien? Muy bien, vamos a comenzar. Pues bienvenidos alumnos, finalistas, maestros, coordinadores, jueces y directora que nos acompañan. Vamos a comenzar con nuestra final de Spelling Bee de 7º grado. Antes de cualquier cosa, pues quiero felicitarlos porque ustedes son ya los ganadores, los primeros 3 lugares de su respectivo salón. Pues ya por estar aquí, pues ya son ganadores. Entonces vamos a ahorita nada más a presentar información general, algunos detalles que hay que aclarar y comenzamos con el concurso. Nos acompaña en esta ocasión en 2 jueces colaboradores. El primero es el licenciado Elimi Sánchez Cervantes, consultor académico de Cambridge.
Hi guys, good afternoon. Best vibes and the best of the luck.
Y nos acompaña también el licenciado Armando Palafox Carballo, coordinador de servicios de aprendizaje para la región oeste de la editorial de Pearson.
Good afternoon, girls and boys. Good luck.
Muchas gracias. Muy bien, ellos van a ser los encargados de evaluarlos. También les van a comentar si más adelante van a ver si estuvieron bien o estuvieron mal en la palabra que deletrearon. Bueno, los premios. al primer lugar de su nivel, o sea, el primer lugar que gane ahorita en este momento en este concurso, va a estar exento en los, disculpen tantito. Ah, ahí está. El primer lugar va a tener un 100 en todos los parciales de mayo y junio de las materias de inglés que ustedes ya conocen, literacy y Cambridge. ¿Ok? Ya los que pasaron y los que siguen, ustedes están exentos. Además va a tener un diploma y un obsequio el alumno que gane el primer lugar. El segundo y tercer lugar van a tener por ahí un diploma y un obsequio. Y los primeros lugares que ustedes ya saben quiénes son de cada salón, tienen ya un diploma por haber ganado el primer lugar de cada uno de los grupos. Esos son los diplomas que ustedes van a recibir físicamente. De la izquierda es el primer lugar de la clase y el de la derecha es el primer lugar, el primero, segundo y tercer lugar del nivel. Ok. Ahora sí, el coordinador de inglés, el profesor Waldo, les va a compartir algunos reglamentos que ustedes ya practicaron durante la competencia interna.
Sí, pues qué gusto verles y poder saludarles a ustedes, niños, y también a todos que nos están viendo en la transmisión en vivo. Estamos muy orgullosos porque sabemos que han estudiado mucho y se han preparado mucho para estar aquí. Y sabemos que esta experiencia también les va a ayudar mucho para el futuro. Recordemos que esta habilidad de poder comprender las palabras que nos dicen y poder también nosotros utilizarlas de forma correcta, pues nos va a ayudar siempre que queramos aprender un idioma diferente. Vamos a repasar un poquito las reglas. La dinámica va a ser la misma que hemos seguido durante el concurso preliminar, que básicamente yo les voy a dar su palabra. Ustedes van a tener oportunidad de hacer algunas cosas que ahorita voy a hablar en el reglamento. Me pediré algunos, digamos, comodines u oportunidades y después van a empezar a deletrear en el formato de repetir la palabra, deletrearla y volver a repetir la palabra. Después de que lo hagan, ustedes aquí presentes van a decirles si estuvieron correctos o si tuvieron algún error, les van a decir cuál fue ese error. Las reglas que están aquí, que ya recordamos, es que la cámara tiene que estar encendida en todo momento, la cámara no se puede apagar, tenemos que poderos ver durante toda la competencia. El micrófono va a estar silenciado siempre cuando no se esté participando, siempre apagado. Pero cuando sí se participe, no se puede silenciar. Es decir, si ya me toca participar, no debo de apagar el micrófono. No pasa nada si hay ruido de por medio, si algo está pasando. Si a la palabra no se entiende, les vamos a pedir que la vuelvan a repetir, pero el micrófono no se debe apagar cuando estemos participando. Muy bien. Una cosa pequeña es que vamos a mostrar nuestras manos, ya sea de esta manera o ponerlas de un lado, para que podamos ver nuestras manos, así como Alan está haciendo ahorita, algo de esa manera. Y una cosa que está implementando una vez, solamente se pueden volver a empezar a deletrear la palabra una vez. ¿Qué quiero decir con esto? Si yo estoy deletreando la palabra y me tardo mucho, me confundo, siento que si digo otra cosa me voy a equivocar, puedo preguntar, I may ask, can I repeat the word? Se puede repetir una vez. Es decir, si ya cuando la estoy deletreando digo, ay, no recuerdo qué palabra decir, quiero volver a empezar porque estoy confundido o cualquier cosa, podemos volver a comenzar una sola vez. ¿Muy bien? Entonces, eso se puede pedir si ustedes se sienten de esa manera. Ahora, va a haber un temporizador. Si se acaba ese tiempo durante su participación, se va a contar la palabra como error. Muy bien, entonces ustedes van a poder ver ahí el tiempo que les queda en la pantalla. Y si se acaba ese tiempo, se va a contar como error. Y la última cosa que ya es durante la participación, antes de que ustedes comiencen a deletrear, van a poder pedir ya sea que se repita la palabra, como puedo repetir la palabra, pueden pedir la definición o pueden pedir una oración de ejemplo. Todas estas, claro que van a ser en inglés. Ustedes ya lo hicieron también. Can you repeat the word? Can I have a definition? Can I have an example sentence? Todas esas se van a hacer en inglés siempre. Hasta ahorita vamos a llevar la competencia de manera normal, las palabras que ya estudiaron, pero si la competencia se extiende por más de cierto tiempo o si se nos acaban las palabras, vamos a pasar a una segunda lista de palabras un poquito más complicadas de otro nivel. Muy bien. Eso es en caso de que la competencia se extienda mucho tiempo. Una última cosa nada más. Si alguien tiene alguna pregunta que pueda hacer, este es el último momento que vamos a hablar en español. El resto del concurso todo va a ser en inglés. Entonces, si tienen alguna duda, ahorita puede ser el momento para las dudas. ¿Alguno de ustedes tiene una duda? Bueno, ¿se puede ir haciendo el cambio? Nada más, no sé.
Sí. Antes de comenzar, nada más la directora les va a saludar y va a decir unas palabras.
Bien, pues buenas tardes. Felicitarlos primero que todo porque el haber llegado aquí pues demuestra tu esfuerzo y tu dedicación. Yo sé que ahorita ya son ganadores todos porque están representando pues a sus grupos. Entonces eso ya tiene un mérito. Entonces muchas felicidades por eso. Nos sentimos muy orgullosos de todos ustedes. Papás que nos están viendo ahorita en la transmisión en vivo, gracias por acompañarnos. Limi y Armando, pues mil gracias. Ya sabemos que nunca nos abandonan, que sé que contamos con ustedes siempre en nuestro programa y ahorita en nuestro concurso. Y también agradecer a nuestros coordinadores que están ahorita al pendiente pues, de este evento. Muchísimas gracias. Y tranquilos, todos saben hacer lo que ahorita van a repetir, ya lo hicieron en el salón, son expertos. Así es que súper tranquilos y aquí vamos a estar para acompañarlos. Muchísimas gracias y felicidades a todos y pues vamos a comenzar.
Muy bien, excelente. Una última cosa, chicos, before we switch into English. Vamos a tener la primera ronda, las primeras 9 palabras van a ser una ronda de prueba, es decir que van a decir su palabra, los jueces les van a decir si están en lo correcto o si la palabra tiene algún error, pero la primera ronda no va a haber ninguna persona descalificada, va a ser la ronda de prueba. Muy bien, okay, so no turning back now. We're going to start with the Spelling Bee 2021 from Colegio Santa Maria. Good luck to everyone, and here we go. The first person is going to be Esmeralda Monserrat. Esmeralda, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, Esmeralda, here is your word.
Instructor.
Can you give me a sentence, please?
Of course, we have a new basketball instructor.
Instructor. INSTRU. No. OR. Instructor.
No, the word is incorrect.
The word is incorrect.
Okay, very well. The important part of this is the practice round, so we don't have anyone disqualified so far, okay? The next person will be Alan Eduardo. Here's your practice word. Are you ready?
Yes.
Here's your word.
Bridge.
Can you give me an example?
Of course, here's your example. We drove across the bridge.
Bridge. B-R-E-A-C-H. Bridge.
The word is incorrect. We should have spelled bridge, B-R-I-D-G-E.
Okay, thank you. The next person will be Renata Islas. Remember, again, this is the practice round. Renata, you ready for your word?
Yes.
Here's your word.
History.
History. History. History.
The word is correct.
Very well. The next person will be Sofia Giselle Gomez Luna. You ready for your word? Here's your word.
Square.
Square. S-Q-U-A-R-E, square.
The word is incorrect. Should have spelled squad. S-Q-U-A-D.
Okay. Again, this is the practice run, so there is no difficulty here. Maybe we need to make a pause. We need to make a small pause. Remember, again, guys, this is the practice round. This is to get all of those nerves and all of those like nervousness out. ¿Están nerviosos? Just let it out, okay? Try to do your best. Don't worry, it's the same as you already did during the normal course and the preliminaries. Okay, so the next person will be Maximiliano Perez. Are you ready for your word, Max?
Yes.
Here is your word.
Golden.
Golden. G-O-L-D-E-N. Golden.
The word is correct.
Thank you. The next person will be Renata Arauza.
Yes.
You ready for your word?
Yes.
Here is your word.
Grammar.
Grammar. G-R-A-M-M-A-R. Grammar.
The word's correct.
Thank you. The next person will be Elisa.
Yes.
Elisa, are you ready for your word?
Yes.
Here is your word.
Plant.
Can you give me a sentence, please?
Of course, most of the plants in the garden are beautiful.
Can you repeat the word, please?
Here is your word again.
Plant.
Plant. P-L-A-N-T. Plants.
The word is correct.
Okay, I think we're having some technical issues with the screen. Okay, the next person will be Gerardo Cantu. Gerardo, are you ready for your word?
Yes, I am.
Here is your word.
Stadium.
Can you repeat the word, please?
Of course, here it goes again.
Stadium.
Stadium. S-T-A-D-I-U-M. Stadium.
The word's correct.
Thank you. And the last person will be Alan Eduardo Pineda. Are you ready for your word, Alan?
Yes.
Here's your word.
Designer.
Can you repeat, please?
Yes, here it goes again.
Designer.
Okay. Designer. D-E-S-I-G-N-E-R. Designer.
The word is correct.
Thank you. Very well. So this was the practice run. Everyone now, you should be now, there should be no more nervousness. You should be able to go and continue with the contest, okay? We're gonna start with the first person, Esmeralda. You ready for your word? Okay, here is your word.
Architect.
architect. Arquitect. Architect.
The word is incorrect. You should have spelled with CH, architect.
Okay, thank you. The next person will be Alan Eduardo Rojas.
Yes.
Alan, here is your word.
Pill.
Can you repeat the word?
Of course.
Pill.
Can you give me one example?
Of course. You have to take 2 pills every morning. Oh, sorry. You have to take a pill every morning.
Pale. P-A-I-L. Pale?
The word is incorrect. Rather than saying A, it should be in I, pill, P-I-double-L. Sorry.
Okay. The next person is Renata Islas. Ready for your word, Renata?
Yes.
Okay, here's your word.
Chemist.
Chemist. C-H-E-M-I-S-T. Chemist.
The word is correct.
Thank you. I just want to remind you once again, you can ask for me to repeat the word for a sentence or for the definition. Now, the next person will be Sofia Gomez. Sofia, you ready for your word?
Yes.
Here is your word.
Staff.
Can you give me the definition?
Of course, the definition is the group of people who work for an organization.
Okay. The example?
Of course. Here is the example sentence. There is a good relationship between staff and pupils at the school.
Okay. Can you repeat the word?
Here's the last time to repeat the word.
Staff.
Staff. S-T-A-F. Staff.
Sorry, the word is incorrect. Should have spelled staff with double F at the end. Staff.
Okay, the next person is Maximiliano. Max, here's your word.
Bean.
Pain. P-A-I-N. Pain.
The word is correct. Mr. Wanda, pain. If I didn't listen to any example or to any definition, but the way he spelled the right one. Unless, of course, you have something.
Okay, next person is going to be Renata Arauza. Renata, here is your word.
Yes.
Bestseller.
Can you give me a sentence, please?
Of course. The Harry Potter novels are bestseller.
Can you give me the definition?
Of course. A product that is extremely popular and has sold in very large numbers.
Can you repeat the word, please?
Here is the word again.
Bestseller.
Bestseller. B-E-S-T-S-E-L-L-E-R. Bestseller.
Okay,
The word is correct.
thank you. Just one note, Renata. Microphone open all times. No muting back when you are participating. Yes, thank you. Next person is going to be Elisa.
Yes.
Elisa, here is your word.
Doctor.
Can you give me a sentence, please?
Of course, the sentence is, I wasn't feeling so well, so I had to go to the doctor.
Okay, thanks. Doctor. D-O-C-T-O-R. Doctor.
The word's correct.
Thank you. The next person is Gerardo Cantu.
Yeah.
Here is your word, Gerardo.
Giraffe.
Can you give me a sentence, please?
Of course, a full-grown giraffe is 5.5 meters tall.
Giraffe. Giraffe. Giraffe.
The word is correct.
Thank you. The next person is Alan Eduardo Pineda. Alan, this is your word.
Owner.
Can you give me an example, please?
Of course, the example is, Mark is the owner of this restaurant.
Okay. Restaurant. R-E-S-T-A-U-R-A-N-T. Restaurant.
The word's correct.
Just one quick minute, please. Okay, so we're going to continue. The next person is going to be Renata Islas. Okay, Renata, you ready for your word?
Yes.
Okay, Renata, here is your word.
Reception.
Reception. R-E-C-E-P-T-I-O-N. Reception.
The word is correct.
Thank you. Next person is going to be Maximiliano Perez. You ready for your word?
Yes.
Max, here is your word.
Can you repeat the word?
Here is the word again.
Can you give me an example?
Of course. Last night, I fell from the skateboard and I broke my arm.
Arm. A-R-M. Arm.
That's correct.
Thank you. Next person is going to be Renata Arauza.
Yes.
Here is your word, Renata.
Shower.
Can you give me a sentence, please?
Of course. The shower is broken. You'll have to take a bath.
Can you give me the definition?
Of course. A device that releases drops of water through a lot of very small holes and that you stand under to wash your whole body.
Shower. S-H-O-W-E-R. Shower.
The word is correct.
Thank you. The next person is Elisa.
Yes.
Very well. Here is your word.
Helmet.
Can you give me a sentence, please?
Of course. I don't ride my motorcycle without my helmet.
Helmet. H-E-L-M-E-T. Helmet.
The word's correct.
Thank you. Next person is Gerardo Cantú. Here is your word.
Bank.
And can you give me a sentence, please?
Of course. I must go to the bank and change some money.
And can you give me the meaning, please?
The definition is an organization where people and business can invest or borrow money, change it to foreign money.
Okay, can you repeat the word?
Here you go.
Bank.
Okay, bank. B-A-N-K, bank.
The word's correct.
Correct.
Thank you. The next person is Alan Eduardo Pineda. Here is your word, Alan.
Action.
Can you give me a sentence, please?
Of course. She has to accept the consequences of her action.
Okay. Action. A-C-T-I-O-N. Action.
The word's correct.
Thank you. The next person is Renata Islas. We're in round number 4. Here's your word, Renata.
Gateway.
Can you repeat the word?
Of course. Here it goes again.
Gateway.
Can you give me the example?
An example sentence?
Sí. Yes.
Yes, okay. So the example sentence is this. Manchester is known as the gateway to the north.
Gateway. G-A-T-E-W-A-Y.
Sorry, the word is incorrect. You needed to repeat the word at last. You spelled it correctly, but you didn't repeat the word at last. Sorry.
Okay, thank you. The next person is Elisa.
Yes.
Elisa, here is your word. Okay.
Young.
Can you give me a sentence, please?
Of course. The sentence is, young people don't respect the elderly people.
Can you put the definition, please?
Of course. Having lived or existed for only a short time and not old.
Can you repeat the word, please?
Here is the word again.
Young.
Um, oh, vi- Beyond. Biank. Beyond.
The word is incorrect. Should spell young. Y-O-U-N-G. Young.
Okay, the next person is Gerardo Cantu. Gerardo, here is your word.
Oil.
Can you give me a sentence, please?
The sentence is, avocado oil is really good for your health.
Oh, okay. Oil. O-I-L. Oil.
The word is correct.
Thank you. The next person is Alan Eduardo Pineda. Here is your word, Alan.
Corner.
Can you give me an example, please?
Here is your example. You go around corners too fast when you're driving.
Oh, okay. Corner. C-O-R-N-E-R. Corner.
Okay, thank you. We're going to do, we're going into the next round. Guys, I want to remind you something during the rules. I told you that you have to repeat the word, then spell the words and repeat the word again. Okay, if you don't follow these 3 steps, the word is counted as a mistake. For this time, we're going to give a warning. Renata, you make this mistake, but you will be able to participate during this next round, okay? You have to repeat the word at the end as well. Repeat the word, spell, repeat the word. Oh, I think it was Renata, one of the Renatas. Okay, so next person is going to be Renata Islas. Okay, Renata, here is your word.
Mm-hmm.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Here's your word.
Busy.
Can you repeat the word?
Of course, here is again.
Busy.
Busy. B-U-S-Y. Busy?
The word is correct.
Thank you. Next person is going to be Maximiliano. Max, here is your word.
Slow.
Slow. S-L-O-W. Slow.
The word's correct.
Thank you. The next person is Renata Arauza.
Yes.
Here is your word, Renata.
Detective.
Can you repeat the word, please?
Of course, here is again.
Detective.
Can you give me an example?
Of course. The detective knocked my door yesterday.
Can you give me a definition?
Of course. Someone whose job is to discover information about crimes and find out who is responsible for them.
Okay. Detective. D-E-T-E-C-T-I-V-E. Detective.
The word is correct. Next person is going to be Gerardo Cantu. Gerardo, here is your word.
Cinema.
And can you repeat the word?
Of course.
Cinema.
And can you give me a sentence, please?
Of course. This town no longer has a cinema.
And can you give me the meaning, please?
Of course, a theater where people pay to watch films.
Okay, cinema. C-I-N-E-M-A. Cinema.
The word's correct.
Thank you. Next person is Alan Eduardo Pineda. Here's your word, Alan.
Talk.
Could you give me an example?
Of course, I want to talk with Chris about going to the university.
Can you repeat the meaning, please?
You want the meaning?
Yes, please.
A conversation about a particular subject.
Oh, okay. Talk. T-A-L-K. Talk.
The word is correct.
Thank you. We're going into the last round with these words. If we don't finish up this with this round, we're going to go into the next vocabulary words. Okay, just so you know and you're aware. So Renata Islas, here is your word. You ready? Okay, here's your word, Renata.
Install.
Install. I-N-S-T-A-L-L. Install.
Your word is correct.
Thank you. Next person is going to be Maximiliano. Here's your word.
Sweet.
Sweet. S-W-E-E-T. Sweet.
The word's correct.
Thank you. The next person is going to be Renata Arauza.
Yes.
Here's your word.
Closed.
Can you give me a meaning?
The meaning, it
Yes.
means not open.
Can you give me a sentence?
Of course. It is raining. Close the windows. Sorry. I made a mistake. I'm going to repeat the sentence, okay? Because I made a mistake before you say anything else. It is raining and the windows are closed. I read it wrong.
Closed. C-L-O-S-E-D. Closed.
The word is correct.
Thank you. The next person is Gerardo Cantu. Here is your word.
Bowl.
Can you give me a sentence, please?
Of course. I start every morning with a bowl of cereal.
Okay, can you repeat the word?
Here it goes again.
Bowl.
Can you give me the meaning, please?
Of course. A round, deep dish used for holding soup and other food.
Oh, okay. Bowl. B-O-W-L. Bowl.
The word's correct.
Thank you. And the last person of the round, Alan Eduardo Pineda. Here is your word.
Paint.
Can you give me an example, please?
Of course. The paint in these walls is about to dry.
Okay. Paint. P-A-I-N-T. Paint.
The word is correct.
Okay, guys, so we've been almost over an hour with these words. We're going to switch into some more difficult ones for a different level. So give me just 1 second while I switch the words. It's going to be fairly simple to do. Okay, we're gonna start with the next round. We're gonna start with Renata Islas. You ready for your word?
Yes.
Here is your word.
Earring.
Earring. E-A-R-I-N-G. Earring.
The word's correct.
Okay, next person is going to be Maximiliano Perez. Here's your word, Max.
Handkerchief.
Can you give me a definition?
Of course, a piece of cloth or paper that is used for cleaning the nose or drying the eyes when we have tears.
Can you give me an example?
Yes, he took her handkerchief and blew her nose loudly. That's okay.
I'm sorry, your time is over. The word was handkerchief. Handkerchief. Sorry.
Thank you. Remember, these words are the same difficulty for everyone. These are the next level words for everyone. Okay, next person is going to be Renata Arauza.
Yes.
Here is your word, Renata.
Jewelry.
Can you give me a sentence, please?
Of course, the sentence is, thieves broke the store window and carried off the jewelry.
Can you give me the meaning?
Of course, a decorative object worn on your clothes or body that are usually made of valuable metals such as gold and silver and precious stones.
Jewelry. J-E-W-E-R-L-Y. Jewelry.
The word's correct.
Thank you. The next person is going to be Gerardo Cantu. Here's your word, Gerardo.
Laundry.
Can you give me an example, please?
Of course, I need to wash my laundry.
Okay, can you give me the meaning, please?
Yes. The dirty clothes and sheets that need to be or are being or have to be washed. Okay, dirty clothes that have to be washed.
Okay, can you repeat the word?
Of course. Here's the word again.
Laundry.
L and laundry. L A U N D. Can I start again?
Yes, you can start again once.
Laundry. L A U A R I Y. Laundry.
The word is incorrect. The correct word is laundry. Laundry. Sorry.
Okay, next person is going to be Alan Eduardo. Alan, here is your word.
Sunglasses.
Can you give me an example, please?
Of course. My sister got me new sunglasses.
Okay, sunglasses. Sunglasses. Sunglasses.
The word's correct.
Thank you. We are down to the final three, guys. Renata Islas, Renata Arauza, and Eduardo Pineda. We are down to the last three people in the competition. Now, we're going back to Renata Islas. Here's your word. Congratulations to all three of you. Renata, here is your word.
Access.
Can you repeat the word?
Of course, here's the word again.
Access.
Can you give me an example?
Yes, Henry has complete access to the company files.
Okay. Access. A, C, C. No. Can you repeat again the word? Digo.
Yes, you may repeat once.
A, C, E, S, S. Access.
The word is incorrect. The correct word is access. ACCESS. Sorry.
Thank you. Next person is going to be Renata Yvette Arauza.
Yes.
You ready? Here's your word.
Calculator.
Can you repeat the word?
Here's the word again.
Calculator.
Can you give me a sentence?
Of course. We cannot use calculators in math class. Sorry, we cannot use a calculator in math class.
Okay. Calculator. C A L C U L E T E R. Calculator.
The word is incorrect. You should have spelled calculator. CALCULATOR. Calculator.
Okay.
Sorry.
Thank you. Next person is going to be Alan Eduardo Pineda. Here's your word, Alan.
Connection.
Can you give me an example, please?
Yes, there is a connection between exercise and good health.
Oh, okay. Connection. CONNECTION. Connection.
The word is correct.
Thank you so much, Eduardo. Congratulations because you're first place. But now we're going to have a quick tiebreaker between Renata Islas and Renata Arauza. You're going to have a tiebreaker desempate for the last, for places number 2 and places number 3. Okay. I'm going to explain this in Spanish just so you know what the dynamic is. Vamos a tener un desempate. Lo que vamos a hacer es que voy a darles la misma palabra a ambas. La persona que cuando les ponga la palabra me diga mi primero va a tener la oportunidad de deletrear. Si esa persona deletrea correctamente, es la ganadora. Si la deletrea incorrectamente, se pasa la oportunidad a la otra persona. Si la deletrea correctamente, pues obviamente ella gana. Si no entienden la palabra, pueden volver a pedir que se repita, pueden pedir una definición, pero recuerden que la primera persona en decir mi va a ser la persona que va a tener la oportunidad en deletrear la palabra. Una vez que digan mi, o sea, yo, ya no van a poder pedir ninguno de las demás opciones. ¿Ok? Are you ready for the tiebreaker, guys? Yes? Okay, so this word is going to be only for Renata Islas and Renata Arauza. Okay, here is your word. Remember, the first one to say me, if you understand the word, you can start to spell. Here we go. The word is, oh, please have your microphones on. That way you don't have to wait. Microphones on for all of you. Okay, here's the word.
Download.
Me. Download. DOWNLOAD. Download.
The word is correct.
Okay, very good. So now we have all of our 3 places. Very well. Well, let's vamos a un aplauso. Let's have an applause for the 3 places and for everyone here. You can unmute yourself because I cannot hear you, or you can use your emojis. I cannot hear the applause. You can hear mine, but I cannot hear yours. Very well done. Congratulations to all 3 places. Congratulations to Renata Islas, to Renata Arauza, and to Alan Eduardo Pineda. Thank you for participating. I know everyone here did a really great job, and I am so happy for you. Estoy seguro de que aquí tienen algunas palabras para decirles, entonces le voy a darles el lugar.
¿Qué tal, chicos? Felicidades a todos. Pronunciación muy bonita, la mayoría, todos tienen muy buen inglés. Muchas gracias por esforzarse, por estudiar. Sé que pues, fue difícil desde la competencia interna. Entonces, pues muchas felicidades a todos, a los 3 ganadores. En primer lugar, Alan, segundo lugar, Renata y tercer lugar también Renata Islas. Muchas felicidades y ya para despedirnos, solamente vamos a darnos un aplauso entre todos. Con su micrófono, por favor, ahí desmuteado para que se escuchen.
Felicidades. Muy bien.
Pues muchas gracias, chicos. Acuérdense de sus premios. Ya como quieran les haremos llegar por ahí sus premios y sus diplomas. ¿Ok? Muy bien, nos vemos. Muchas gracias. Hasta luego. Gracias.
Congratulations. Have a great evening.
Congratulations, Guy. Great effort shown.
Very good job, guys.
Have a good one.
Bye. Have a good day.
Thank you
Bye.
and bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.